You're listening to a Mamamia podcast.
Mamamia acknowledges the traditional owners of land and waters that this podcast is recorded on. Hello and welcome to Cancelled, the lazy girl's guide to bizarre celebrity cancellations. We hope you're taking a much-deserved rest. Over here, we're kind of doing the opposite, because for the next few weeks, we're putting on a hot pod summer.
Cancel. So hot right now. Cancel.
3 times a week for 3 weeks. You do the maths. We have not done the maths. We have no idea how many that is. But you'll find us talking about your favourite celebrities. And all podcasts at Mamamia will have brand new episodes about the topics we couldn't stop talking about this year. But first, we have one thing for you lazy girls to do. One action point. Whatever you do, make sure you're subscribed to Cancelled in your favourite podcast app so you never miss an episode. We also know that you're feeling particularly lazy right now because it's holidays. You're not meant to have to do anything. And if you're not on holidays, which a lot of you won't be because you keep the country running with important work while us lazy girls have a lie down, we know you need things to be simple and easy. So we're giving you some of our favourite moments from Cancelled this year. Today's subject is Miley Cyrus. Miley was a Disney star almost 20 years ago. She played Hannah Montana, and since then, she has faced her fair share of controversy. Yes, there was a weird tongue thing at the VMAs, swinging on a wrecking ball and saying drugs are for idiots and then doing some drugs. We've looked into her whole life. We did a big episode on Miley right after she won her first Grammy in February this year, and what you're about to hear about is our favourite moment. It's about an open letter Miley received just after her iconic VMAs performance. An open letter from Sinead O'Connor. Claire, sometimes you twerk so hard that Sinead must say something. She is a singer of Nothing Compares to You, and she felt compelled to publish an open letter about Miley that she would post on the internet for everyone to read. This was also in 2013, so we've got VMAs. I think it was in the weeks afterwards, she releases Wrecking Ball. And she did another absolute banger. Yes. I look back, I go, the film clip was a bit of fun. Why did we all have our panties in a knot? She was naked on a ball. It was great. Loved her hair. Anyway, in that time, she'd also done the Rolling Stone story about how much she loved the drugs. Here are some excerpts from Sinead. She did say at the beginning, this came from a motherly place. So important context. I am extremely concerned for you, that those around you have led you to believe, or encouraged you in your own belief, that it is in any way cool to be naked and licking sledgehammers in videos.
Wait, really? Did she say the sledgehammer bit?
Yeah, yep.
Oh my God.
It is in fact the case that you will obscure your talent by allowing yourself to be pimped. Whether it's the music business or yourself doing the pimping. She goes on. The music business doesn't give a shit about you or any of us. They will prostitute you for all you are worth and cleverly make you think it's what you wanted. And when you end up in rehab as a result of being prostituted, they will be sunning themselves on their yachts in Antigua, which they bought by selling your body, and you will find yourself very alone. I would be encouraging you to send healthier messages to your peers that they and you are worth more than what is currently going on in your career. Miley was very mature in her response. She wasn't. She got on Twitter and she said, Sinead, I don't have time to write you an open letter because I'm hosting and performing on SNL this week. She then compared Sinead to Amanda Bynes. Amanda Bynes was having a rough time. Still. And then she screenshot a tweet where Sinead had talked about her mental health and where it was clear that she was, in a low moment.
Oh.
Sinead replied. And then Miley replied, and there was a lot of back and forth. And in the meantime, Robin was in the corner humping while his mother got angry at any woman who walked past a hump.
Okay, what I will say about this, I remember seeing the Sinead O'Connor letter at the time and agreeing with it.
Okay.
I think I was a prude in 2013.
Yeah, we were all prudes in 2013. But here's what I'll say about Sinead. It's a really enlightening letter, and I thought about why she made it open and not closed. And I think she was trying to convey something not just to Miley but to the culture at the time, which is that this is a product and a machine that's being made by men behind the scenes.
Mhm.
So it was like she was embarrassed for Miley and she kind of wanted to explain.
She had some good points
She has-
about
yeah.
people profiting off your body.
She used the word prostitute way too many
Yeah,
times.
no, it wasn't appropriate.
I
But-
liked the detail about Antigua.
Yeah, I did like that. She had some points, but I think maybe the 2024 version of that is it's actually not an open letter to Miley.
Yeah.
It's bigger than that. And when you look back, it seems absurd that a woman was speaking down to another
Yeah.
woman about how she was presenting herself. Miley was fine. And Miley
I
is fine.
feel like I understand Miley's defensiveness as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a celebrity who, when she did that 2013 BMAs performance, said something about like, don't stick your tongue out when it's coated? I've always thought about that because she was
Coated?
Yeah.
In drugs?
No, it sort of had like a white coating.
Oh, no, maybe she had oral throat.
Yeah, well, okay, I found it. So Cher told USA Today, I'm not old-fashioned about Miley. She could have come out naked, and if she just rocked the house, I would have said, you go, girl. It just wasn't done well. She can't dance. Her body looked like hell. The song wasn't great. One cheek was hanging out. And chick, don't stick out your tongue if it's coated.
I'm Cher, bitch. Yes, you are.
Now, there was all this discussion and there were all these articles about why was her tongue coated.
Yeah.
One was apparently if you've recently taken antibiotics, then it's like killed the good bacteria or something.
Well, isn't that when you get a bit thrushy?
Yeah, I think you get a little bit thrushy.
So she needed a probiotic.
Yeah.
Is what Cher's saying. Is it defamation to suggest someone has oral thrush?
Yeah. So then Cher's comments went viral and she clearly felt a little bit
Guilty for accusing a woman of having oral thrush.
Yeah, and she said, I'm a little ashamed. I didn't keep my big opinionated mouth shut. What I should have said is I didn't like the performance that much, but she's pushing the envelope being an artist. She's talented and didn't commit a felony. I think she really was a bit like, I don't know why I said that about the tongue.
Do you believe in holding your tongue?
Yeah, the tongue. But the second bit said, to clarify, I hated the performance. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, we got that.
Yeah.
We got that you hated it. To listen to that entire episode, just click the link in our show notes. We're recancelling more celebs, press tours or TV shows every week over the summer break. You can find videos from the podcast and evidence of the celebrity crimes on our Instagram @the twins_thoughts or on TikTok @cancelledthepodcast.